Here is the laser getting focused. It's focused with this little trip lever that falls off. Close the lid. Zero it up. Bugger, I started body filling and forgot to turn the camera on. With the small ones, I white filled. I had this spare, I don't know whether you can see it or not, this spare block that I buggered up. So I tried it with some red filler that I mixed up with food colouring. To me it was too pink against that. I tried with some pine. That sort of was okay, but then I tried it with white and I was quite happy with that. So I've decided with this darker one to go white. It seems, well, we'll see how well it comes out, but I'm pretty sure that's the way to go. I've started on the 8-incher. I've decided to stick with black. It's light enough to give a fair contrast, and again, once I put some oil on it, that'll pop. Are we seeing all this? That'll pop much better. I've already, as I said, applied one coat, sanded it. There's a lot of voids in there which I will fill in, and again, it's more just as easy to tell you than to show you, because there's bloody nothing to filling it in. So that's it for this part. Nothing magical here, other than I'd be interested to see how this pops with tung oil. For all it's worth, use one of these to take the lid off the tung oil, because it has actually adhered quite well to it. Grab my brush, and fortunately they've got these monster-sized plastic gloves that I can actually get over my dodgy hand. The hand's not a problem, it's that finger, right, because I just can't straighten it out. But anyway, we're not here for that. Let's see what happens with this. Oh, look at that. I was a bit concerned whether the what was I going to say? The black will hold up against this darkish background, but as you can see, once you put the oil on it, it really makes that, even though it makes the timber pop, it also brings out the highlights in that wood filler. Alright, again, I don't think you're going to learn anything from watching me paint, other than, again, I hope you got that in the viewfinder. You can see the difference between the two once with the oil on. Okay, that's it for that. For all it's worth, I use a small acid brush to get the tung oil in there. And for any of you guys that, I don't know whether you're a fan of the Wood Whisperer or not, but the latest take is not to flood timber with oil, but rather just give it a surface coat, give it a half an hour or so to soak in a bit, and then wipe off the excess. By letting it soak and flooding it until it soaks no more, apparently is not the optimum way of applying oil. Now, look, I'm not going to go into the pros or cons. I like the thought of it only because I'm lazy. If you are interested in getting more info on it, check out, it's by the Wood Whisperer. I might put in a link down in the below, if I can remember, because to me it's, well, you read it, watch it and make your own judgment.